So this Thursday, I'm up and I'm motivated, and I'm feeling very confident today, and very inspiring, man. I'm just moving along with the flow of things. The book I'm almost done. I'm almost done with inking these pages. Got 2 more pages to go. But so I came up here today to feed my fish. And feeding fish is like capturing a spark of inspiration. Sudden, exciting, and reminder that patience pays off. Just like fishing, art takes time. You sit, you wait, you try again. Sometimes it's just replies. And then suddenly, there it is, that line you've been chasing, that color that finally feels just right. Every sketch, like every cast, brings you closer, so you keep drawing, keep exploring. The next big idea might be just beneath the surface. But you know what? You gotta create it. You gotta make it come true. You gotta believe in it. You gotta put your all into it. And you never give up. You keep going. And you keep creating. And you make your dreams come true. And that's what I'm enjoying. And looking at this fish tank, it just makes me feel so creative. Watching these fish just swimming around, looking at how colorful it is, or the tank. It inspires me, man. So I hope this video inspires you today. Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Diverse Comics and Pop. And I'm your host, Raymond Leonard. And I create comic books. And today, got something very exciting for you guys. And this is motivation for you guys also. And that's creating comic books. Look, comic books is very exciting, man. Especially when you're creating your own characters. Because you know why? You're the director. Even you are an artist, a writer, and you have just a wild imagination. You don't need a big publisher or a big old team. Man, all you need is that idea, some tools, and the courage to make your own comic book. See, comic books are like you being a director. You have your own cast. You get to put who you want in that in the cast of your name of your book, and you get to call the shots. No one else. Because why? It's your comic book. You created this big universe. And I'm here to motivate you guys to get out there and make your own comic book. Now, me as a creator, I looked up to a lot of these comic book creators that got on the grind with their creations, man. I'm not just talking Image Comics. We already know about the Image Comics guys. We know about Todd, Eric Larson, Ron Lightfield. We know about the guys. But some of you guys really need to know the guys who really put in the grit. The other guys who put in the grit before the Image guys, who've been doing this for a long time and built a huge library. Huge franchises came out of their creations. Why? Because they stuck with their creations. They believed it, and they didn't care if they was down and out, and they just stuck to it. And I'm just going to show you guys some of the creators that you need to know. And you probably already know some of these people. But still, I want to just get them the recognition they deserve, man. Because this will inspire me. This will inspire me to create Agent Solo. Creating comics, man, is a blessing. It's just a great investment. Not just because you want money and then like that. Well, not with me. I just love creating and telling stories with my creations and for people to enjoy them. That money stuff that comes. It will come, but you gotta enjoy your passion, man. So, I'm just gonna run down these creators so you can see what I'm talking about, and you get motivated from this. All right. So let's run it right now. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the original comic book series created by Kevin Eastman and Peter Lorre, debuted May 1984. This led to a highly successful animated series in 1987, which further populated the characters into a movie deal along with TV shows, and the rest was history. Hellboy is a superhero created by Mike Mignola and appearing in the comic books published by Dark Horse Comics. The character that appeared in San Diego Comic-Con Comics issue 2, August of 1993, and has since appeared in various miniseries, one-shots, and intercompany crossovers, along with his own line, the Mike Mignola Universe. Also with a lot of Hellboy animation cartoons and movies. Bone is an American fantasy comic book limited series written and illustrated and created by Jeff Smith, originally serialized in 55 and regularly released issues from 1991 to 2004. The series is primarily self-published by Smith's Cartoon Books. It was also briefly published by Image Comics. The issues were collected into 9 volumes as well as a single omnibus value from 2005 to 2009. Color editions of the original values were published by Sholatus Graphics imprint. Canadian cartoonist Dave Sim is a writer, artist, letterer for his series Cerberus. Began in December 1977 and ran for 300 issues, concluding in March of 2004. Strangers in Paradise is a creator-owned comic book series written and drawn by Terry Moore, which debuted in 1993, currently has 107 issues. ElfQuest, a fantasy story about community of elves, was launched in 1978 with art and co-written by Wendy Penny and her husband, Richard Penny, who have been working for IBM, is credited as co-creator and editor of ElfQuest, as well as handling all of the publishing and business aspects of their company, Rap Graphics, which ElfQuest is still running till this day. And you can see all their adventures online at elfquest.com. And those are what you call self-publishing kings. Now, don't get me wrong. Some of those publishers, the creators I just named, yeah, they've been under Dark Horse. Some been on Image Comics. But they also pulled out of some of those publishers and continued to just self-publish themselves. Now, I know I probably missed some, but those are the big ones I know of. Now, I probably missed James O'Barr, creator of Crow. Who else? If I missed anyone, just leave it in the comments. Let me know that I missed someone that you know that self-published their own comics. You know, but I know James O'Brien. I know he was around. He's with I think he's with Kitchen Sink Press or something like that. Caliber Press, and other publishers. I know he's with Image at the time. He pulled out of that too. So, but the thing is, I'm trying to get to y'all is you don't really need these publishers, man. I know you might think you need a publisher, but sometimes them publishers ain't treating you right. Just look at what's going on with these publishers that so-called publish indie comics. They publish, but notice when they go down under, they had these creators signing these contracts, and they had to fight to get their books back. Some didn't get it back, some did. Action Lab comes to mind. Now, if you know Zombie Trap, he had to go to court, and he had to fight them to get his creations back, and that's all he wanted. He didn't care if they owed him money. He just wanted his zombie trap back, and I'm glad that he got it back. And now he's continuing to publish his zombie trap comics his way. See what I'm saying? You have to be careful with these publishers, especially these up and coming publishers. They're all trying to be Image Comics. They all fall to the waistline all the time. I see it all the time with these publishers, man. This is why I said, learn the business, get some how-to books, or look on YouTube, look at how to self-publish comic books. This all on here, information on here for you. But all I'm saying is, don't be scared to self-publish your book. You don't need these publishers, man. You don't need none of these publishers. Now, you might feel like, oh, well, I ain't got the money. Well, guess what? Do you know that they take half of that, of your cut pay and what you done made off that book? Yeah, they take a nice little hefty out of your book, of fees. See what I'm saying? When all that money could go straight to you and your creative team, and you could continue just producing the books. Now, I'll be seeing online how these guys, will cry about, oh man, I wish I had a publisher. For what? What can a publisher do for you what you can't do for yourself? What can they do to push your book out there what you can't do for yourself? Man, this is weird. This is 2025. The internet. Everything's technology now. Everything's with the phone, man. You can take a picture right now, snap it of what you got working on, put it up there, and I'm quite sure if somebody gonna look at it, I don't care if it's 30 people, 40, or I don't care if it's just 5 people, that somebody looked at it, somebody wanted it, somebody interested in it. I mean, it just crazy to me how you got very talented people out here and they just wasting it. Just wasting it because they feel like they don't have a shot or they don't have a chance. If you creative, man, and you know you good, you know that your work speaks for itself. Show it. Create that book you always wanted to create. Leave Batman, leave all X-Men, all that stuff alone. It's cool to do pinups of those characters, but stop bullshitting, wasting your time drawing those characters and just thinking, that's something to do. It's cool, man, but what about creating something? Leaving a legacy behind for your family or your son, your kids or something they can have. And maybe they can use it. Who knows? Just like Ninja Turtles created a huge big franchise. And all they're doing was just creating the books and putting them out there. Until, someone came along and said, hey man, I can make a proposition. Let me see, can I get this deal for y'all? And they like, okay, we'll see what you can do. But they didn't lose focus. They kept making those books. And the deal came, but they were still making those comic books. See what I'm saying? Hellboy, Mike Mignola, if you look at the documentary, you can see he had hell out of Marvel and DC. He wasn't barely getting no work from them. What he do? He created Hellboy. But it was all just for fun. Like he did it in the first drawing of Hellboy, they put it in that San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. And it caught fire. And he kept making them, and it just caught on. It just made a fan. And look, them Hellboy books when he was selling good. They weren't selling. He didn't give a damn. He just kept on doing it. Yeah, he had doubts like he wanted to give up. You know what I'm saying? But he just kept doing it. And it's a cult. It's a big cult following. Why? Why he do that? He had the passion. He just kept doing it. Sometimes you just gotta just keep doing it. You can't think about what ain't working. Sometimes it's like that, man. See, that video I made of y'all, when I said I wasn't feeling all that right that Friday, I wasn't. I was having so much doubts, like, man, why I'm doing this? Sometimes I just felt like, man, I don't even know why I'm doing this. And I was just having all these doubts. And then, sometimes you gotta shake that shit off because your man will play tricks with you. Your man will play tricks with you, y'all. And sometimes you will get discouraged. You will want to give up. But look back what you went through. Man, let me tell you something. I had all these jobs I worked, man. I worked from Target, Dollar Tree, Taco Bells, Toys R Us. What else? I worked. It's called Gold Blast. In Chicago, it's called Gold Blast. Then it turned to Ames. I worked both, from the old company to the new company. I worked a lot of jobs, man. And I would come home, be so tired, but I kept drawing. I'd draw something. I was working on some type. I was sketching up characters. I wasn't just coming home and drawing Batman or drawing Spider-Man. No, I was creating characters. I was creating them. I was sketching them out, and I put it to the side because I'm like, man, I'm gonna do something with this, and I really did. And then it was Guytron that I sketched out when I first did, and I was working Toys R Us, and man, they played me like trash. They was just paying me when it turned to new management when it turned over to a new management team. Man, I was getting paid like trash. 1 day, 2 days, checks be like $105. I wish I could just pull up those check stubs to show you. If I edit out this video, maybe I could pull up those check stubs and I put them on as I'm talking. You can see the check stubs I had. It was crazy, but I knew that it was gonna come to the end. So what I do? I was coming home working on those Guytron books. See what I'm saying? My dream is to, if I could get 10 issues of Agent Solo out, man, that means I hit a goal. Because that's my goal, is to at least get 10 issues. I'm not saying I'm going to die or anything, but you never know. Life is not promised. But at least I'd be like, man, I got 10 issues out. So right now, this is the 4th book. I did a one-shot, so that's considered like 5, but that like in issues. So I did do a one-shot of Agent Solo, but this is the 4th book I'm working on. Then I'm working on the 5th one. But that's my goal, is to do at least 10 books. If I could do 10 books, I'm happy. Then if I'm able to do, if God give me the strength and the health, and I'm able to do 10 more, then I mean I have 20 books underneath my belt of my creator-owned series. But it's all about having that drive, that passion, and believing in yourself, and betting on yourself. You don't need these publishers, man. It's cool. You might want to be underneath the banner, but man, I ain't no way. I mean, I'm a rebel, man. I don't like this someone telling me you can't show it yet, you can't do this yet, you can't show that, you can't say this, you can't show nothing yet. And this is you created this damn character, and here's a publisher telling you can't show that yet. And that should be killing when people be like, well, I finally can show this now. I was given the green light to show this. Like, man, what is up with that? Like, y'all like getting told what to do? I was able to show this. I can show it now. That shit that's crazy, man. That's ludicrous. This is you credit this is yours. And you mean tell me you gotta obey someone to tell you no, you can't show that yet until we tell you to? Hell no. I'm not doing that, man. I'm not doing that, y'all. Hell no. But yeah, this is why I made this video for, man, is don't be scared to self-publish your own work. Self-publish your own shit, man. Bet on you. Save you some money. Publish your comic book. Because I'm being honest, I'm being real here with y'all. And y'all know I don't bullshit y'all. Save some money. Save some money. I ain't trying to hear that. I ain't trying to hear it. Because if you got an iPhone, them new iPhones and all that shit, you can save something, man. I ain't trying to hear it. If you can, you buy a PlayStation 5, you up here going to see these movies, all this other extra shit you be doing, you should be saving something for your book. You should be having some type of money saved up for getting your book done. No excuses, man. I ain't trying to hear that shit. You be on the internet all day and all that. I ain't trying to hear that, man. You could save something. I know it's hard out here, but you could say something, man. I know I did it. When I worked at Toys R Us, I wouldn't get paid nothing. So what I was doing, I was putting 20 to the side, 20 to the side, 20 to the side. Until I had at least $500 saved up. And I was able to get the book colored and all that stuff. And even made a deal with the colors like, yo, man, I can only afford this certain amount, and I want can you do it for that amount. Ernest been friends at the beginning of when he's coloring Gytron. And he's like, okay, I'll do it for 20. Or okay, I'll do it for 30. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of deal we had. You know, he understood my situation when I was going through. You know? So all I'm telling you is to bet on yourself, man. Bet on yourself, have some confidence, and put out something that you created. Stop wasting time drawing all them corporate superheroes, man. I mean, it's fun. I know I do it sometimes. I doodle a face of Lobo or something, or Wolverine, but I don't be to the point of drawing them every day when I'm wasting time when I could be creating a book, putting something out. If I was to die, at least it'd be still out there. People could still get it. That you leave something for your family, like, okay, we can print these books and he can get them. See what I'm saying? I can't answer this right now. Somebody try to call me, but I can't answer this because I'm talking to y'all. But yeah, man, y'all, you creative. If you're a damn good writer, you can easily get on Facebook, man, and just say, I'm looking for an artist. But the thing is, don't be trying to get them Jim Lee artists and that like that, because what you're going to do is you're going to be in nothing but a bunch of trouble. Because them guys, they got them egos, and they be trying to ask for Jim Lee money, and it's ridiculous. They shouldn't be getting paid no Jim Lee money when they are, they are indie artists, like they small artists. You should be paying them additional all that money out like that. You should have some kind of budget for yourself that you know that you can work with. See what I'm saying? Instead of trying to demand on someone else's needs, like on their demands. Like I want 200 a page. Nah, your budget might be, hey, I only pay you 50 a page. Stick with that. Stick with what you know you can afford. Instead of trying to go broke. That's how you get in trouble when you're trying to get a certain team or whatnot. You're gonna go broke like that. But stick to your boundaries and your finance what you can afford to get a book done. See what I'm saying? But other than that, subpost your own books, man. I know I'm in. I ain't going to nobody. I used to do that when I was sending stuff out and I was getting all the rejection letters. If I would have did that, man, would have kept doing that, I wouldn't even be where I'm at right now. I will not be where I'm at right now. See what I'm saying? I had to bet on myself, man. I just put it out there. Did the Kickstarter, did the Indiegogos, and just put it out there. Bet it on myself. And here I am. I wasted time. This would never have happened. The light flashing, so that's what y'all see, like the extra glare. But this Asia Solo one-shot book, this would have never happened. Never. If I just would have wasted time drawn X-Men pinups, drawn Spider-Man pinups, Superman, all the other stuff. This would never have got made if I was bullshitting and wasting time. But I didn't, man. I stuck to my focus. I stayed on the grind, and I made this happen. Shout out to Don Helsman II. He did this cover for me when I first started. And I was so happy when he did this cover for me. I was very happy. When I first did this, Don Helsman II did this for me. So if you're looking at this now, thank you. Thank you so much. But yeah, man, I had to create this. I created Agent Solo. It was in my mind. It was in my spirit. I felt it. I knew I had to do it. I knew I had to create. I knew I had to do this book. I couldn't draw no more submissions for Marvel no more. I got sick of being in that Marvel line. I got sick of being in the DC line. I got sick of trying to go around and get work by these publishers. They was ignoring me. I'm so glad I made that choice. I sat down, I went home that day, came home, and I started working on my own shit. You see this? I made this. I made this with my own hands, my mind, what I had I wanted. If I would have wasted time, this wouldn't have got done, y'all. This would have not got done. And this is what I'm telling you. Don't waste your time. Self-publish that book. I'm talking to you. You're a creator, a writer. You know you got a crazy imagination. And it might sound crazy, but look, hell, the Tick got created. The Tick. That big swole blue motherfucker. and had got 2 TV shows out of that deal. 2 TV shows. And now they got a new exclusive toy coming out of the Tick. Still kicking ass to this day. And so I'm talking to you out there. Self-publish your book, man. Don't waste time. Self-publish that book. You ain't got to wait for no more publishers, none of that. That's up to you if you want to do it. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. But I'm telling you is that you be careful with these upstart publishers because people are getting screwed by these guys. Aftershock. Look what's going on with them. Bankruptcy. Man, y'all better get in tune, man, see what's going on. What's really going on. What's really going on out here in the entertainment of comics. And these publishers. They falling left and right. They always falling off. They try to act like they so big. They doing all this big shit. Next you know, closing doors, people getting caught up in their IPs, but they can't get them back. It's a mess. Especially with Action Lab. Thank God that they didn't accept my pitch. I'm so happy. I dodged the bullet. I died. And I'll never forget when I sent to them. And I was like, oh man, I want to get Action Lab. Because, you know, it was hot. Everybody was like, Action Lab. You know? And so, you know, they sent me back an email saying, sorry, we just can't accept your submission right now. It doesn't fit our banner or some crap they wrote me. And at first I was sad, man. But then once I seen all this shit happening to them and my success when Age of Solo hit, I said, woo! Raymond, you dodged the bullet. You dodged the bullet, my friend. And I was just happy, y'all. Extremely happy that they did overlook me. I'm glad. Thank you, Action Lab. But that's all I got for today, guys. And I hope you get some out of this video. I hope this motivated you. Look, follow me on all my platforms. Facebook. Follow me on Instagram. And, you know, and I'll get back with you guys with another video. But I'm just letting you know I'm happy now. I'm excited. Juvenate, look. I got my favorite snack. I always gotta have my drawing snacks, y'all. Cheeses, baby. Family size. Extra cheesy. Cause go Pack Go. Yes, I am a Packers fan. But yeah, that's my drawing snacks, man. I gotta have my drawing snacks. I always get like a nice little bowl. And I always have it at my drawing table. And when I'm snacking, I'm inking, I'm snacking. I have my water. You know, I might have a little juice bar. I've been drinking a lot of water lately. Keep my skin clean. You know what I'm saying? Water is really good for your skin. And I'm just drawing, man. I'm feeling good. But I just had to like get this video out here, man. I had to make this video because it was in my mind, and so I had to put it out there. I just had to put it out there. So I hope this video motivated you. Like the videos, guys. The channel is growing. It's growing, man. You know our goal is to get to 20K. It's growing. But keep looking at the videos, like the videos, because y'all know how this algorithm and YouTube is working. It's crazy right now. But thank you if you have watched my videos. Thank you. New here, just subscribe to the channel. Click that like button because you're going to get notified. Every time I post a new video, you get notified. And share this channel, y'all, so we can continue to make it grow. All right? Talk to y'all again soon. Keep drawing. And don't let your dreams die, y'all. Do not waste your dreams. If you got talent, you was born with that talent. Use it, man. Use that talent, all right? And I want y'all just wasting your talent and not using it to its potential. Because I know you got the talent. If I know I can fucking draw, I know you can too. All right? I believe in you. All right? Y'all take care. Talk to you again soon. I'm ramming them out. Government spies, espionage, high-tech AI robots trying to take over the world, action, suspense, twists, plots, and more action. 40 pages. Agent Solo, issue 4, coming out for fall 2025. All colorful, all action in your face. I'm buying a hero, just trying to save the world. Be there for fall 2025. Agent Solo, created by Raymond Lynch.